Hi kids! Story natin for today is all about the old woman who became a woodpecker. Alam niyo ba kung ano yung woodpecker?
I think it's a bird.
So, bird yung woodpecker. Ngayon, paano naging woodpecker yung isang old woman?
Paano nga ba?
Hindi nyo alam, di ba? So, yun yung aalamin natin ngayon. Afar in the Northland, where the winter days are so short and the nights so long, and where they harness the reindeer to sledges, and where the children look like bears, cubs in their funny furry clothes, there, long ago, wandered a good saint on the snowy roads. He came one day to the door of a cottage, and looking in saw a little old woman making cakes and baking them on the hearth. Now, the good saint was faint with fasting, and he asked if she would give him one small cake wherewith to stay his hunger. So, yung good saint, pumunta siya sa Northland, tapos may nakita siyang isang old woman na nagbe-bake ng cake. Nagugutom na yung good saint, kaya humingi siya ng cake dun sa old woman. So, the little old woman made a very small cake and placed it on the hearth. But, as it lay baking, she looked at it and thought, "That is a big cake, indeed quite too big for me to give away." Then, she needed another cake, much smaller, and laid that on the hearth to cook. But, when she turned it over, it looked larger than the first. So, she took a tiny scrap of dough and rolled it out, and baked it as thin as a wafer. But, when it was done, it looked so large that she could not bear to part with it. And she said, "My cakes are too much big to give away." And she put them on the shelf. So, gumawa siya ng maliit na cake para ibigay dun sa good saint. Kaya lang, nung naluto na, nakita niya malaki. Kaya ayaw niyang ibigay dun sa good saint. Gumawa ulit siya ng isa pa. Kaya lang, malaki ulit. Kaya hindi niya pa rin binigay dun sa good saint. Eh, yung good saint, nagugutom na. Kaya nagalit siya dun sa old woman. Sabi niya, "You are too selfish to have a human form. You are too greedy to deserve food, shelter, and a warm fire. Instead, henceforth, you shall build as the birds do, and get your scanty living by picking up nuts and berries, by boring all day long in the bark of trees." Hardly-headed good saint said this, when the little old woman went straight up the chimney, and came out at the top, changed into a red-headed woodpecker with coal-black feathers. And now, every country boy may see her in the woods where she lives in trees, boring for her food. The end. Naintindihan niyo ba yung kwento?
Opo!
Sige nga, kung naintindihan niyo, ano nangyari dun sa old woman?
Naging siyang woodpecker.
Bakit siya naging woodpecker?
Ginawa siyang woodpecker.
Sino yung gumawang woodpecker?
Yung good saint.
Bakit nagalit sa kanya, tapos ginawa siyang woodpecker?
Kasi sabi niya ng kanyang cake.
So, anong dapat gawin? Ano yung moral lesson?
Be generous.
Okay, thank you!